Jason and Kim Crystal with a pistol, chainsaw and number
Here's Johnny.
It's Jason and Kim Crystal with a pistol, chainsaw and number This is nutty. Jason and Kim Crystal with a pistol, chainsaw and number This is nutty. Jason and Kim Crystal with a pistol, chainsaw and number This is nutty. It's Michael.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Versus Loco, the motherfucking horror cholo, and I'm back at it like a crack addict, and we are back with episode 4 of my 7 opinions of death. All right, so this time I am actually going to be going through my top 7 favorite films that Scream Factory has released. And this can be because it's an awesome addition. This can be because I fucking love the movie. This can be because lots of special features, all these kind of reasons that could make it, you know, one of my favorites. So this is going to be in no order in particular. These are all just amazing releases, amazing films, ones that I hold near and dear to my heart and that I love having in my collection. So first up, number 1, we're going to go with Army of Darkness. This edition, for one, I love the film. I grew up on this movie in the VHS days. Love this stuff. Bruce Campbell, he's fucking amazing. But yes, this one right here is such an amazing edition. Also, there was literally 3 cuts of the movie on this edition right here. And it's I know with a lot of movies, you know, they say, oh, this is the unrated version, there's maybe 30 seconds to a minute difference, but in this one every single cut is so fucking different. It's absolutely incredible. So it's awesome to see all the additions right here. Really awesome. I love this set, I love this movie. Bruce Campbell's a shit, and yes, awesome stuff. Next up we have My Bloody Valentine. So this is actually going to be the deluxe edition, so I do have both slipcovers for this one. This movie is actually really neat. My uncle used to talk about this movie all the time when I was a little kid, and it was always so hard to get a hold of that I never watched this movie until this release came out. And from what I heard is that this is the first time that this movie has ever been released uncut. So this movie, I guess before, when it was in theaters and released originally, they cut out all the gore in this fucking movie, like all of it. So this was the first time that all the gore was completely in the movie. And I'll tell you what, this is probably one of my favorite slashers of all times. This is a really great film right here. Good gore, good kills. I can't even imagine this movie without the gore. So, I mean, it really kind of makes it so. Really awesome stuff. Plus it takes, you know, place in a mining place. So, I mean, how often does horror movies really do that? That's pretty unique and amazing addition too. I also have the NECA figure that came with it. Next up is going to be Creepshow. This was the first of only 2 that they did with these hard boxes, but it's really, really cool. It has that Arrow feel to it. It does have a booklet, and it does have the movie. This thing is jam-packed with special features, and the original Creepshow is just awesome. Part 2 is really amazing too, but yeah, this was so awesome. I really love that new commissioned cover art, and I also just love this original cover art right there. That is fucking awesome. That would actually make a really cool tattoo right there. Whisper, if you're listening, that would make a cool tattoo. But yes, that's really cool shit right there. I love this movie and I love this edition. Awesome stuff. So that was number 3. So number 4, we have Serpent in the Rainbow. This is a Wes Craven film. This movie is just awesome. I remember seeing the commercial for this movie on different movies when I was a kid, and I never seen it when I was younger. So actually the first time I seen it was when Scream Factory released it, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. It instantly became my favorite Wes Craven movie, and this movie is just fucking amazing. Great movie. I love that cover art right there too. They did an amazing job. I love the original cover art as well. And there is a decent, it's not jam-packed, I would say, with special features, but really a good addition to have. Awesome stuff. Next up, that was 4. So here we have 5, and it is going to be Return of the Living Dead. This movie holds so much nostalgia for me. I watch this movie with my cousins all the fucking time. This movie is so quotable. I can literally watch this movie and say every single word from it. I absolutely love this movie. To be honest, I actually think that this is my favorite zombie movie of all time. Next would be Dawn of the Dead, but I do think I do like this one better than Dawn of the Dead. And this movie is absolutely jam-packed with special features. I mean, they have locations on there, they have interviews, all kinds of really cool stuff that they put on here. This one is absolutely jam-packed. I really love that newly commissioned cover art too that they did. Really, really amazing job. Love that movie. All right, so number 6, we have Tales from the Hood. This movie I used to have on VHS. This movie I also remember seeing in theaters, this movie is just fucking awesome. You know, it does have parts in it that are silly, but I feel like it works still and was able to hold its seriousness at the same time. Me personally, that's what I think of. There were parts when I first seen this movie that I legitimately thought was creepy. You know, I just love all the characters in this thing. The fact it's kind of like a combination between a hood movie and a horror movie, and I love both those types of movies. Fucking amazing. And then also the soundtrack on this thing is just out of this world. That Spice One track, Born to Die. Whew, man, that's one of the hardest fucking songs I feel like of all time, man. That shit just wants to, you just want to get crazy with that shit. I love this movie so much. I actually have that skull tattooed on my arm. Really fucking cool shit. I absolutely love this movie. And you know what? Even besides the soundtrack with actual songs, the scores in this movie too are just creepy, man. The scores in this movie are absolutely eerie. Really, really freaking cool stuff right here. Awesome. And there's some pretty good special features on here too. Not a whole lot, but it does have some good ones. Also, that newly commissioned cover art too. Love that shit. And last but not least, number 7. This is actually my favorite horror movie of all time. It's going to be The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. I'm not the hugest fan of that cover art right there, but this movie is just so amazing that it doesn't even matter. There is tons and tons of special features on here. This movie is just so fucking incredible. This movie... You know, I don't even really like the original cover art, but it makes sense though. And it's crazy for me to say that I don't like the cover art when the cover art was kind of the biggest things of movies before, and still kind of is kind of, but this movie, man, the practical effects in this movie, they just have me in love. The story is so cool. I love all the actors in it. Keith David, I actually had the pleasure of meeting him before, so really fucking cool. And I absolutely love this movie. This movie is a fucking classic. I can watch this movie all the time, and every time just have my jaw to the ground, just in love. This movie is fucking amazing, and I'm very, very happy to be able to have that set as well. So yes, that's it, folks. That was my new episode of my 7 Opinions of Death. So I hope you enjoyed it. I have many more ideas for different ones for the 7 Opinions of Death. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. There's more to come. And yeah, catch you on the next one. I'm out of here.